Crisis here for YouTube a long time. It's been about a year since I made anything for YouTube, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. People may not see us at all, but if you do see us and like it, please subscribe and like. Thumb up or thumb down. Any type of information is good information, I don't care how it is. And comment down below, of course. Let's get this rant review show on the meet the freaking road now, shall we? Okay, now. It's been almost a year now since the Xbox One came out, and that damn disaster took place. My thoughts on the Xbox One is like this, okay? The system came out with all these damn stinker reviews, and these problems, and not reviews, but these restrictions and problems, and people knew it for months. But of course, the glorified Xbox fanboys dancing around, lighting PlayStation, PS3s and PS2, PS1s on fire, dancing in the backyard, and worshiping the old god Xbox, and burning the PS3s and 4s, or PS3s and 2s and 1s up in a circle, chanting "We love Xbox." Those people are the reason why Xbox had a good shot with this, of having this freaking brick of a system come out. This damn stinking piece of garbage that they call an innovation entertainment system. I call a bunch of BS and stupidity on the part that they want to sit there and tell people they're going to dictate you and me what we can and can't do with the game we buy. We buy a game, Wolfenstein or Battlefield 4. If the game is crap, I'm going to turn it in for something else. Or I'm going to turn it for my money back. Say, hey, I want my money back, here's my receipt. Because the game is crap. Then I'll send an email to EA or whoever, say, hey, you have a serious problem with this game. I'm sick and tired of people telling me, well, you're a Sony fanboy, you don't understand. Well, even though I've owned a 360 and a PS3 and played more 360 and PS3 in last generation, I'm branded a fanboy because I don't sit there and just suck on the nipple of Xbox and and beg for more, because I am a person who wants to play games. I don't want somebody to sit there and tell me what I can and can't do, because they want to feel all inferiority. They want to have a dictatorship of everybody. That's all what it is. Xbox wanted to dictate to people because they couldn't in the first generation of Xbox. The 360, they wouldn't even try it because the 360 had a problem with Perfect Dark Zero and had a lot of issues and Ring of Death, and they weren't going to sit there and try that crap, people. And looking how the Xbox One came from the rise of the greatest generation of Xbox 360 ever had. I played some great games on there. Yeah, pay all this money, and now I feel kind of cheated because of all this money that I paid. Now I ain't have to pay it anymore, because now the Xbox One doesn't require you to pay PlayStation, Xbox Live Gold to use Netflix now. So I got my Xbox One June 9th, and I'm getting one because personally I want to have an Xbox One again, because I do want to play Halo 5, which comes out next year, and it's only going to be on Xbox One. So that's probably where they're going to take all their good games. Just like when Halo 2 came out, Halo 3 wasn't on the original Xbox, it was on 360. They knew that if they sat there and got the Halo 3 on the Xbox, the original Xbox, it wouldn't have taken off, and they would have had a hard time, literally people crawling off there. They literally had to go in their houses and break Xboxes, the original ones. Because the Xbox itself, the original Xbox was a great system. And this is more like a review from the last 10, almost 12 years now of system. Now, the original Xbox lasted 8 years before they finally pulled the plug and killed it and turned it off forever. You can still play the games on there, obviously, because the games read just like any other game. They're not like the Xbox One. Now people are afraid. You buy this thing, and they say 8 to 10 years down the line, you don't like it anymore, you turn it off. We can't play games, can we? Because what happens if when they shut it down, the day one patch disappears, and the innovation kicks in. All that DRM restriction crap means you can't play. You don't log in 24 hours. It means the system's dead because the online has been deleted from it. It's been removed from online IPs. So it means you can't go on there and check in. It means your system, every system you bought one, including my new one, will become a brick. That's the risk I'm willing to take for $300, for $400 price tag, for something cheaper. I'm going to take a risk at this, even though I waited almost about a year now. I'm taking a risk on this situation. Risk and think, well, okay, I'm going to do the old rolling dice and see what I can win. Because if I get it and find out that 4 months from now they pull the plug on it, I'm going to race in and trade mine in. Here again, stuff later. Or I'm going to say, okay, well, I'm SOL. And that's something that we have to understand, because even the PS3, one day the PS3 will become a brick. One day, not a brick, but one day the PS3 will not have any optimal online game anymore. Just like PS2 finally got this plug pull, but it was a 12-year-old system. It went through two changes, the regular one and the slim one. Slim one had the hard drive built into it, online hard drive. The big one, the original one, you had to buy the hard drive. I thought kind of a rank thing to do. But if you look at that Sony side, it lasted a long time. The original Xbox lasted only not even a decade, and they turned it off because they wanted everybody to jump on the Xbox bandwagon. But a lot of people didn't. All my friends went back to PC. The hell with this. The wasted fun was $500, $300 or $400 on the system. Now it's garbage. They're not going to sit there and support that. They are computers that are probably 20 years old that can play the latest games because they upgrade them. Be that as it may, cost a lot of money. Well, the Xbox One and PS4 are upgradable systems. They're not upgradable, but they're upgraded from the last generation. It's going to cost some money. And you can't tell me that people did not look at this. That Xbox didn't think, okay, we're making an Xbox One here. We're going to make it hopefully last 10 years or longer. Then we'll cut it off like we did the original Xbox. I'm like, you shitting me? You really gonna do that to your fans? You really gonna screw your fans at the end of the day? Oh yeah, but you talk about the last person from Halo 2. I'm like, who gives a shit about that crap? The fact is, when he got home, he was bumped off. The internet was gone, and that was sad to me though. And that's something about the Xbox One I don't understand. But then again, though, if you look at the Xbox One, and you look at the Xbox 360 and the Xbox original Xbox, life cycle is about the same amount of time. So, with Xbox One came out in 2005, a little earlier than that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's one more year before 10 years. So are they going to cancel 360 in one more year? See, some 360 owners are kind of scared about this. And rightfully so, because nobody knows what Microsoft's going to do with the Xbox brand anyway. If they sell it and nobody buys it and it disappears, it's no longer going to have anything on it. But let's say Nintendo buys it. It's going to be Mario up the rear end on everything. What happens if Sony buys it? What happens if Activision buys it? Call of Duty all the time. What happens if nobody buys it? What happens if China buys it? The Xbox itself is going to go down in history as being the biggest fad of all time if they do not listen to the fans and do not stop this BS bullshit they're doing. Cut the bullshit and listen to your fans. And you finally took almost a year of getting your ass kicked by Sony and the PS4 to finally realize this. And it sickens me that people sit there, and support this shit. They want Xbox to go back to the original format it's supposed to go back to. I'm like, why? What is so wrong with just having people let me buy a game and put this game and have the disc where I don't keep getting along? I trade most of them anytime anyway. So me personally, having a DRM may not help me because I don't want to have this game sitting here forever on my system. If I want to play it for a year, then beat the game like Wolfenstein and turn it back in for something better, I should have the right to do so. I shouldn't have to sit here and have to sit and listen to people whine because, oh, you don't like the Xbox One because it's a so-called DRM policy. Well, it's true. If you want to have a glorified disc, if you want to have glorified installation disc, fine. Buy a computer and buy only games that require you to download to the hard drive the disc and you throw the disc away and have a good time. But it's hard to explain to me that you buy a disc, I give you money for the transaction, legal transaction. I go home, supposedly have to inflate that damn disc on a damn stinking Xbox, and have to take this and throw it away because this is no longer needed. And if I get to one friend of my friend request on my friends list for 30 days, stuck with him for life. That is stupid. Stone Fox Media knew it. Angry Joe knew it. Alpha Mega Sin knew it. All of that guys knew it. And they complained about it because they didn't want to sit there and deal with that shit. They didn't want to deal with having a system that's going to be, it's going to become the retarded version of a PC. And tell people that, well, it's okay. Adam Oathway thinks he say deal with all he wants. He can say deal with it all he wants. But the fact is he lost his job because of his BS. I'm not happy to lose a job. But I hope he learns his lesson next time. The next time you get a job in the media type of gaming, or any kind of job, you keep your mouth shut and just mind your P's and Q's. Because your bosses, the consumers, telling you, we don't like something, you don't force it down our throat and tell us we have to have it. Because you don't like the fact that, the new innovations you're coming out with are the same ones that are around PC gaming. I remember PC gaming a long time ago where you put disc in, add the code in, and then that disc became useless. To trade it in, you lost money because the company had to go, like GameStop or Badges, had to go contact the company and get them to reset the game with a new password. That's why you buy a used computer game. I remember a couple times there was like a new code in there. They took the old code out and put a new code in because of that reason, because they had to reactivate it with different code. Now I don't know how it's true or not anymore, but most developers don't do that anymore because like EA didn't have to. And when the Xbox One came out, or was revealed, all they had to do is say, no more online passes, because now you have to upload the game and save it to the hard drive, and your disc is useless, so you can't trade it in anyway. So once again, the game is useless because it's just an empty shell now. All the game is on the hard drive. And I admit though, having a DRM system may not be a bad thing to do. If you like me, if you don't like games, keeping games, just download the games you want to play. Like you download Halo 5, you download Gears of War 6, you download all these games you want to download and keep them on your system. The only reason it goes wrong if your hard drive gets corrupted and you're screwed anyway. But in most cases, with the invasion of the cloud, you can re-download this game for nothing because it'll go back in your system because it's saved on your profile. But I can understand though, if you want to have a wall of games, a trophy, you can let a friend here. You're my friend, I'm going to let you borrow this because you're my friend. I paid out the butt for it. I worked my ass off for 40 hours a week so you can enjoy these games. I want to buy this game, I'll go and start buying it myself. Probably at a cheap price, in a bargain bin. Fine with me. But I give you the option as my friend to borrow my games. Xbox One wanted to take that away. GameStop was cheering, dancing in the streets, just like people when Obama was elected the second time term. It was BS. We all knew it was like, oh my God, here's 4 more years of devastation and destruction. But no, I'm not a politician. I'm getting all that. But we all knew that it was a death bell for GameStop, and and they're too stupid to realize that, and that was a problem because they're gonna suck on the booby of Microsoft and not care that they're getting stabbed in the back by the company that they so-called sing and dance the praises to. are the ones who are trying to put them out of business. And that's all what it is. It's not about innovations. It's not about new business deals. It's about they want to get rid of the playing trades. They want to get rid of the other games like GameStop and the other mom and pop games. They want Best Buy to stop trading games, start paying full price for games, even traded games. Now, games on demand. I remember this in some 360 days. You go on there and look at stuff. Games are still priced as almost like they were. Call of Duty 4. It said on the games on demand. It's been out for a long time. Games on demand was like $40. I had it for GameFly. I bought it for $20. I had it for a year and a half. The game was worth $20 at Walmart and on Microsoft. Games on demand on Xbox 360. But it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all doom and gloom for the Xbox. They redeemed themselves by coming and saying, okay, we're going to do this, and this. Okay, we finally admit that the Kinect, not everyone wants to connect, so we're making a connectless bundle. It took forever to get them. They must pull the mother cards on them. Because obviously, Phil Spencer came and said, okay guys, we're going to do this shit. And when the other nerdy guy left, and Phil came in there, okay, and Phil's a gamer for all I know. For all I know, and Phil Spencer's a gamer. He isn't a media tycoon who wants to launch, help usher in Xbox into a media craze. All he wants to do is have people play games, buy a system. So, he's okay, we're going to lower the price, $3.99, we're going to connect. We'll make the Kinect an option. People want to add to it, they can. And I can't do. GameStop has 5 or 6 of them that you can literally buy pre-owned because they got them pre-owned because people didn't want them, so they returned them. And after the update came through, you didn't need it anymore. People did not want them. And I'm not saying I won't buy Kinect for my Xbox. I may wait until they have a sale and buy Kinect half off. I'll go buy it. Because personally, I want to use the whole features of it. I want to compare the PS4 camera versus the Xbox camera and see which one's better. Because I know the Xbox One is going to be a little slightly superior in quality because it's heavier and it's made to use. Now the PS4 camera is just like a piece of plastic glass on it. So it's hard to explain to me. But the rant and the praise and the review is. The Xbox One first review was a 0. It wasn't even on that radar. It was terrible. The PR BS is they moved and people being fired because they insulted fans. I give them a D on that. Because they blamed everybody except God and the Dalai Lama. They blamed everybody on the sun they can find to blame. If they didn't blame Obama, Bush, or Clinton, they blamed everybody under the sun because they did not want to take responsibility for themselves. They said, okay, well, it's our fault. It's our fault our system's not failing. It's not the publisher's fault. It's not Activision with stupid old Call of Duty dogs crap like that. It's the fact that people did not want to spend $500 on a freaking system that did not deliver anything. You want me to spend $500? You give me value for my dollar. Don't tell me, well, the system's only 50% faster or slower than the Xbox. No. PS4, no. It needs to be 100%. I'm buying it now because it's cheaper. That's why I bought mine. Mine's already paid for. June 9th, go after work, I go pick it up. Boom. I'm ready to rock and roll. I go home with it, I unbox it, hook it up, and start doing the overall billion updates I gotta do for the thing. But that's fine with me because I don't mind doing that stuff. So, this is Christ is here saying, don't give up. Don't press the quit button just yet. Resume, restart, and replay. The game of life is like that. We don't quit. You don't surrender. Just like in Battlefield Call of Duty. You play until the last second's done. Because at the end of the day, you only get one chance in this life to make a difference. And If you don't make it because you don't believe in it, then no gaming company will ever survive. Xbox, Sony, Sega, I can list down the names. We are the ones that have it. The wallet we have in our back pocket, in our purses, are the ones that determine if companies grow or die. So, don't bully anybody, bully you and believe in you have to buy this thing. Or buy anything. You buy what you want, you take it, and you put it to use. You run that PS4 and Xbox One into the ground. You play every game you get on it, and you just play and play and play, because one day, who knows, something new come out, something flashy. But be safe, be blessed, see you guys around.